Hello and welcome to Sportsified. I'm the one and only host, Andrew.
In today's episode, we'll be talking about. Wait, what?
Don't worry about that.
Sorry, ignore my acquaintance here. My name is DeBraylon. I'm a co-host, and today we have quite the episode for you.
That's right. Between the AllStar Game, league-changing trades, and a tiebreaker for the competition that went down in last week's episode, it should be a fun one. Want to start us off, Braylon?
Sure. Wait. Hold on. Play the intro.
Sportsified.
Hello, everybody. Who's ready to talk about the All-Star Game? Anyways, let's check out what LeBron James had to say about the annual exhibition. LeAndrew?
I have zero energy and zero excitement about an All-Star Game this year. I don't even understand why we're having an All-Star Game.
Thanks, LeAndrew. It makes sense what LeBron said last night because, yes, while LeBron has a good chance to be the captain of the West for the second straight year, him and his Lakers teammates only had a 71-day offseason. They need a well-deserved rest in the middle of this year's season.
And Sacramento Kings star guard De'Aaron Fox also spoke out on the matter recently. DeBraylon?
If I'm going to be brutally honest, I think it's stupid. If we have to wear a mask and do all this for a regular season game, then what's the point of bringing the All-Star game back? Obviously, money makes the world go round, so it is what it is.
Thanks, DeBraylon. I don't think we're qualified to give our thoughts on this because we have absolutely no idea of the wear and tear that happens when you play in the NBA, and especially in these times of COVID. What we can talk about in relation to the NBA All-Star Game, though, is the first release results of the fan voting, and there are a lot of surprises on that list.
By the way, I think we make pretty good NBA players. But yeah,
Mhm.
Carmelo Anthony is 10th in the Western frontcourt. Why is he even on that list? Klay Thompson, without playing a game, is 10th in the Western backcourt. He hasn't played a game yet. He's out for the season. And also, Derrick Rose is 8th in the Eastern backcourt. He's averaging, 15 points a game, maybe 4 assists. He's ahead of
Something
stars
like
like
that.
Ben. Yeah, he's ahead of Ben Simmons and Russell Westbrook. Now, personally, I have not been very good at keeping my vote unbiased. Because as a Warriors fan, when I heard that Klay had a chance to make the All-Star game without even suiting up this year, I mean, of course I hopped on that bandwagon and voted Klay the next day. I also may have voted Pistons rookie Killian Hayes a couple times. But hey, the top of the rankings are still intact, as the top 3 vote leaders in order are LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Stephen Curry. How cool would it be to have Team Steph versus Team Kevin?
I think I can speak for everyone involved in the NBA when I say that would be a blast to watch. But on to the next segment. And now for the tiebreaker none of you, I mean all of you, have been waiting for. First of all, if you haven't watched last week's episode, pause this one and go watch that. Okay, did you watch it? No? Oh, that's what I expected. Guess I'll explain what went down then. Basically, we had a competition to see who could name the other person's favorite sports teams when it came to professional baseball, football, and basketball. It ended in a tie. That's why in today's episode, we will be breaking said tie. Want to explain the rules, Braylon?
Of course. Basically, we're going to be doing sports trivia. The catch is, we don't know what sport it will be about. Could be a mixture, could be all one sport, we have no idea. So we have a website up, and when Andrew says go, we will click on page 7 of trivia. We will then try and answer each question to the best of our natural ability, and each correct answer is 1 point. Once we are both done, we will tally up the points and reward the winner.
Ooh, sounds fun. You got the page up?
Sure do.
All right, page 7. On your mark. Get set. Go. Ooh.
Wait, okay, so this first question is, what sport has been described as squash without walls?
I got it right.
Okay, so
Let's
the
go.
4 possible answers are like Keon ball, Jorky ball, Pat ball, and Tor ball.
Oh man, I got it right
I
though.
got it
So,
wrong. It was Keon ball, spelled Qian ball. No idea.
mm,
4th question on this page.
okay.
What was Joe DiMaggio's nickname? Pretty sure I know that one.
I do not. Okay.
This one's a tough one. Number
I know
6.
there's some tough ones on here.
Yeah, which of the following was not an NBA team? The Austin Assassins, the Providence Steamrollers, the Chicago Stags, and the Indianapolis Olympians. I haven't heard of any of them.
I know.
I want to
I got
go
it
with
right though.
the Providence Steamrollers. No, it was the Austin Assassins.
Yep. Okay.
The Indianapolis Olympians sounds weird.
I'm failing all these NHL questions. And the Dallas Cowboy one. I don't know that. Okay.
Yeah, for this Dallas Cowboys one, Mr. Cowboy, Emmett Smith was a running back. Duh, it's not a quarterback question. It could be him. I want to say Roger Staubach. No, it was Bob Lilly. What were
Yep.
the Sixers originally named?
Oh.
Baltimore.
Yeah, I messed up. I did not do very well. It won't take much for you to beat me. But I'm done. So you almost done? That was really tough.
Yeah, I just finished. So go
All
through and
right.
look how many you got right.
All right, let's tally up the scores.
All right, the results are in, and well, we tied again. So naturally, we got to do page 8 next to see who really won. Ready for this?
Yup.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Page 8. Oh no. Oh
I
no.
got that first one wrong, Andrew. It's about baseball, so.
Okay. Well, I also got it wrong, so. Oh no.
Okay, number
I'm
3.
failing.
What MLB player was diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis?
I got it right.
Oh, wait, yeah. Lou Gehrig? Yeah, I got that
Mhm.
too. Yeah, because I remember
Of course.
he had that disease and he died.
Um. Oh, I got number 4 wrong. Okay, number 5. Oh gosh, I think I'm gonna lose this with this. This is a lot of baseball. Too much baseball for me. I got number 5 right.
What? Okay, so apparently on April 4th, 1983, David Winfield of the Yankees, he was warming up for another inning against the Blue Jays when he accidentally struck and killed a seagull with the ball. Later in the day, he was arrested by the Toronto police for cruelty to animals. But thankfully,
So crazy.
the charges didn't hold up and they were dropped the next day.
That's just crazy.
The Utah Jazz were originally located in. Wait, did you get that one, Andrew? Can I say it?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
done.
so it was New Orleans, it makes sense because jazz music in New Orleans.
I actually did better on that than 7. So there's that. Doesn't mean I did good though.
This one's scary. The last one, the Phillies, in a span of around 30 years, 31 years to be precise, they only had one winning season.
Yeah.
Anyways, I finished now. How many
All
did you
right,
get?
so we'll be right back. We're gonna discuss the scores quick.
Ooh, that was close. You know what? I bet you guys are on the edge of your seats in anticipation. If you're not in a seat, you're just probably on the edge of like the floor.
Yeah.
Actually, oh, that's hard to do.
Yep. I don't
Okay.
know. Well, anyways, the winner is drumroll Braylon. Beat me by 1, 5-4.
I always knew I would win.
Hey, whatever. We tied twice, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I think you're just jealous. Anyways,
Nah.
before we go to the next segment, let's hear this message from our sponsor. And we're back. Last Monday, 2 teams completed a trade that could change the landscape of Major League Baseball. The Colorado Rockies sent the best third baseman in the league, Nolan Arenado, to the Cardinals for, well, nothing. Actually, not literally nothing, but in comparison, it was nothing. The highest prospect the Rockies received for their homegrown franchise talent was the Cardinals' 8th best prospect, according to MLB Pipeline. 8th. It was a very meager return to say the least, especially when the player you're getting averages 40 home runs and over 100 RBIs a season, and in his 8 seasons in the league, has won guess how many Gold Gloves for the defensive third baseman in the league?
I don't know, 8.
Yeah, you got it. Even as a rookie, he was the best defensive third baseman. There's no debate on who the best defender at the hot corner is. Nothing gets by him. This is one of those trades where one team gets an A plus and the other gets an F minus. Yeah, that's not a thing. That's how bad it is. Andrew, you want to start talking about the other blockbuster trade that recently went down, but in the NFL?
Sure, this is a big one and was both surprising and unsurprising at the same time. I'm, of course, talking about the Stafford Goff trade. Now, Matthew Stafford wanted out. The longtime Lions quarterback had talked to the new front office saying he felt it was best for all parties involved, and the new GM, Brad Holmes, agreed. Now, Brad Holmes has spent the last several years as the Los Angeles Rams college scouting director, so he knew the Rams organization, most especially Jared Goff, inside and out. And he was able to pull a heck of a deal with his old team. The Lions managed to get quarterback and first overall pick of the 2016 draft, Jared Goff, a third round pick in this year's draft, and 2 future first rounders, all for just Matthew Stafford. Don't get me wrong, Stafford is a great QB and certainly an upgrade over Goff, but that's a lot.
So I can see this trade from multiple angles, but as a Lions fan, it hurts. All my life, I've known Matthew Stafford as a Lions quarterback. I've watched him make countless fourth quarter comebacks, and just put the team on his back. I haven't had much to cheer for, but like Stafford is the one reason I tuned into Lions games, so it definitely hurt. But I mean, I wish him the best in Los Angeles, and that's a great situation for the Rams. Like they were a superstar. I'm not saying Stafford's a superstar, but like they were a star quarterback away from a championship, I think, and now they have it. They have a great offensive core. The offensive line is pretty good. That's one part they need to
Mhm.
upgrade though. Stafford's never had a good offensive line, so he knows how to work with that. But and Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey on defense, it's a really good team now. But because of that, their payroll's really high, so they only have a year or two to contend. They need to take advantage of that, and that's why they got Matthew Stafford. On the Lions side, just wow. Like he wanted out, and when the whole league knows that, you don't have much leverage. Like the Lions have to trade him, so they did a really good
Mhm.
job to get what they did out of this. 2 first
Yeah.
rounders, 2022 and 2023. That's gonna help a lot, and you know they're calling it a retool. Like of course they are, but it's a full on rebuild now, and you know those first rounds are really gonna help. But I think the overlooked aspect of this is I don't think Jared Goff, they didn't just take him to take that contract off the Rams' hands and just get more picks. I think they really believe he could still be something special. You're not a number
Yeah.
one overall pick for no reason, so I think he still has potential left. But if it doesn't work, he has a big contract. But in 2 years they can cut him, and they won't owe him anything.
Mhm.
So that's really good for the quarterback situation too. They could take the Lions have the number 7 overall pick this year. They could take Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance.
Yep.
If uh one of those don't fall to them, or they just don't like whoever they could possibly get, they can just wait till next year or even the next year because they have 2 first round picks in each of the upcoming drafts now. So it's
Mhm.
a really good situation in Detroit. Your thoughts, Andrew?
I mean, I think you pretty much covered it. Like you said, it Detroit just has all their bases covered because like a lot of the times, it players how well they perform does depend on their team, and so it's certainly possible that Jared Goff will come into Detroit and be a superstar out of nowhere, seemingly. But it's also very possible that he'll be a bust, and so they did a really good job of covering their bases for that.
Yeah, Goff is a 2-time Pro Bowler. Actually, I think that's overlooked. He was really good in his second and third seasons in the league.
Oh
And
yeah.
I was reading this. I forget who posted it, but like there were a lot of things that Sean McVay did that did not help Jared Goff's situation at all in these past couple of years. Like doing things that did not play to his strength. I think Sean McVay is really focused on his system and not really,
Hmm.
what I'm saying, like molding their game to the players that they have. And Sean McVay is a really good coach, but that's one aspect of him that it wasn't a good situation for Goff. And he said
Yeah.
that Goff has said that it's nice to now play for a team that wants him. And I
Hmm.
I think that if this trade is going to work out pretty well for both teams.
Yeah.
It can't become official until March 17th though, when the new NFL
Yeah.
league year
Because
starts.
the rules.
So for
Hmm.
now, whenever you see like Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff listed on sites, it's gonna say Stafford on the Lions and Goff on the Rams still. But just know that this trade will become official.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All
come on.
right. Yeah, and that wraps up today's episode of Sportsified News. Thanks for listening / watching or however you consume our content.
I tend to consume content with my feet, but I don't know. That's just me, I guess. Make
Okay.
sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Sportsified News. Give us a follow on Instagram and Twitter at, again, Sportsified News. And keep listening to our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and more.
Catch
You,
in
the
next.
one. That was a really cheesy idea. Why did we just do that?
I don't know. Well, anyway, see ya.